guys coming over. Go ahead, Frank. KJ2S. Good morning.
Okay, good morning. Thanks for letting me in. I won't hog it up here. I just wanted to say hi to Jim, and thank you, Joe, for letting me know that Jim's going to be here. I hope you could hear me, Jim. You're 10 over 9 here at my QTH here in New Jersey. ZL2BCG in the group, W2SDR.
W2SDR, ZL2BCG. Wonderful to hear you there, Frank. My word. Great to wonderful signal as always. Trust your will. We're all fine here, Frank. Over.
Okay, well, that's great. Just a wonderful signal. What tremendous audio you have, too. Very, very punchy, Jim. But we haven't worked. I'm looking back here since 2012 on 20 meters. So it's been over 7 years, and it's been really a long time since 40 meters. So there you have it. Pass it around, Jim. ZL2BCG, W2SDR.
Yeah, it's vibrant. Oh, it's a long time ago. I can remember those days. I used to listen to you up on the top end of 80 or 75 on AM. Are you doing any AM work these days, Frank?
Yeah, I sure am. Just about every day, up there at 3885 plus or minus, and it was one of the biggest thrills that you could hear me on AM from all, and that's when I was using my old Night Kit T150A transmitter back in those days, that you could actually hear me down there on AM. So that was one of my ham radio career highlights, Jim. Over.
Yeah, well, I tell you what, Frank, honestly, it wasn't just a day or two. I used to listen to you nightly, and it was like a very young beacon. And, I wish now that I did unstraight and retain some of the old AM equipment, and, mind you, probably do a trip to make it on AM, but yeah, you guys will come through here nicely, and we had a link here running that frequency one time. I remember hearing you coming right through the lake, and these guys were only 20 miles away, and it's incredible, Frank, over.
Well, that's one for the record books. I'll never forget that, so thanks for reminiscing. Jim, pass it around to the other guys, and I'll sit back here and do some listening. ZL2BCG in the group, W2SDR.
Yeah, okay, well, back to Joe.
Okay, I'm going to shut everything off, so play back this thing cleanly. Hold on. W4KR, Jim.
Morning, Stan.
Hey, guys. Okay, here we go. Hello, Stan.
And I'd like to catch up with you on Skype after we finish here. As I have had a look at one or two things regarding that problem I've got. So, yes, well, the band's it's very quiet here tonight, and it was very quiet earlier. And so when you hear quiet like that, you think there's been a disturbance up top somewhere. But
okay. Hello, Stan. Anyway, I hope you got that all okay, Jim. It sounded good here on the playback, and I recorded in the 3.3 kc position, but it was loud and clear. Now let me turn it to Stan. We got Stan, we got Dick and Frank and Jim and myself, and I don't know whether John or Jim GB will show up. W4KR, W5JI.
Okay, Joe, thank you. W5JI, W4KR. Well, Jim, good evening. Good to hear you. About 5 over 9, Jim. Good solid signal. Good to hear you. It's been a long while, and welcome back. ZL2BCG, W4KR.
W4KR, W2BCG. Yes, boys, very good morning to you. Good to hear you. I'm so used to hearing you up on 55, and you and all the guys. And I took the show the other day. It was just a nightly thing. I used to listen to you guys before I went off to bed. So I feel as if I've been keeping up
Oh, wonderful! Good to I can't say how good it is to hear you again, Jim. It's been far too long. Anyway, I'll keep it short, and I'll kick it up to Dick, and we'll go. I guess he can go from there. Dick, good to hear you also. How you doing? KJ2S W4KR. Go ahead, Dick.
Yep, doing okay, Stan, and glad to hear you also. It's been a good year, I think, since we talked, and Frank, too. Good to hear from Frank. All you guys have got good signals here. It's just full daylight here now, and the sun is shining. This is KJ2S and with the group, and I was going to ask Jim a question. You're on the Heathkit, Jim. You're on the Heathkit now, I guess. But anyway, I probably won't stick around after you want to talk to Joe on Skype, but I'll tell you, if it's okay with you, I'll meet you tomorrow morning at 6 o'clock instead of 6:30. I think it might be a little better time for me because it gets daylight at like right now. It's just about right around 6:30, and it's full daylight, and you're still holding in very good. It's like we discussed yesterday when Mr. Coleman was around. Him and I and the group used to work down into VKZL at this time for about a half an hour, like you said. But if it's okay with you, and I can get it myself up, I'll meet you at 6 a.m. my time, a little earlier than what you had discussed earlier. So I don't know if somebody else wants to get in. I heard somebody talking alongside the stand there, so there may be another station, Jim. But anyway, we can take a listen, and maybe one of the other guys have moved over here. ZL2BCG in a group, and great to hear all of you guys. KJ2S.
ZL2BCG. And 6 o'clock will be fine. And I'll put the computer on and on Skype, so you can call me if you like. But whatever suits you, it'll be fine. Okay, and thank you for recording there, Joe. I'll talk at the record of it. I've prepared myself today. I've come up to the roof with a glass of water. I had that little still there. So anyway, I'm keeping it lubricated as I go on here. Let's meet face-to-face, and thank you, and talk around, and talk to you guys all okay, and when you felt good, of course, and getting some nice summery weather. Quite a mild patch at the moment here. No winter, of course, and the last 2 or 3 days been quite mild. W2SDR, ZL2BCG.
Okay, fine, Jim. ZL2BCG, W2SDR. Well, it's been a lot of fun here this evening. Jim, it's always a pleasure to hear you. I'm going to sign out here, listen out here, let you guys continue on. So, Joe, the wonderful recording. It came through, couldn't have been any better. That recording, it came through great. So you're the man this morning there, Joe. So 7-3 all around. Have a great day, everyone. Maybe we could do this tomorrow, same time. Over to you, Joe. W5JI in the group. And Dick, don't be such a stranger. W2SDR. Go ahead, Joe.
Man, I can't believe 2012. Well, Jim has taken 2 or 3 walkabouts, Frank, during that time frame, because it'd been about a year or 2 since I talked with him, or maybe longer. We were reminiscing, Frank, when Jim got on 40 meters in 65, we started talking in 66 or 7 regularly at that time, and with all of the gang, and so many are silent keys, it's unbelievable. Let's see. Yeah, I'm going to sign out also, Jim. I'll look for you in the morning at 6. I will have Skype lit up, and with you sign with Frank and Stan and whoever else might be here, I'll be waiting for you on Skype. And Frank, I appreciate the comments. All I did was push the button and turned off the transmit equalizer. I'm glad it came through all okay and fine on your water. And over to you. Take care, everyone. Enjoyed it. And Stan and Frank, thank you very much for coming by to say something to Jim, because any time he's going to take another 2 or 3 year sabbatical and have another walkabout. W4KR, W5JI.
Okay, Joe, W5JI and the gang, W4KR. Well, Frank, good morning, 7-3s. Frank, you're just blasting through. You're about 25 over 9 down here. Joe is a little bit on the thin side, but it's because I guess the band is still a little long. And Dick, you're doing great here. It's certainly good to hear you again, Dick. Glad you're getting on some great news. Jim, as Frank has said, what a pleasure to hear you, and God bless you, and thanks for coming aboard. I have to leave. I'm going to have to sign out also, so you and Joe can carry on Skype. I need to take my wife to a medical appointment today, so I'm going to have to get on my horse here pretty soon. Back to you, Jim, and take care. And we'll be here tomorrow morning or tomorrow evening, your time. ZL2BCG in the diminishing group. W4KR 7-3s, Jim.
Got a wonderful signal up here, Stan. KJ2S.
Oh, thanks, Dick.
Yeah, right. Yeah, okay. Pretty good. Great. Well, one nice round table, and we'll let you guys get away, and only questions I can ask you there, and we'll do that another time, and particularly about those old AM transmitters. And I think our last contact, Stan, once in the time, that you had all those big transmitters, AM transmitters, and destroying those, but anyway, we can do that another time. Good to hear you, thanks, good to hear you, and always a good signal. We're still in the hot signal on about 65. As I say, I've been keeping in touch with you almost on a day daily after 75, so it's while I'm waiting to try and walk about, so I was in the listening mode. Okay, well, I'll get back here and go back to Skype and put it back to bed to try to reduce and take a look. Good morning, and thanks for having us in. KJ2S from the ZL2BCG. Bye.
Okay, Jim, I thought there was a 9 station breaking in between you and Stan there. I'm not sure, but he may be on. He may want to say hello to you. I'm not sure. Might be somebody that Joe knows too that came by here. Is there a 9 station on? Want to talk to somebody?
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. Name is Fred, F-R-E-D. I've talked to you guys before at some point in time the last 6 months, but it's Kilowatt 9 Yankee Denmark